This is part 1 of our deeper dive into nociplastic pain. If nociplastic sounds like gibberish to you, then go back and watch my most recent video on pain mechanisms. As a reminder, nociplastic pain is a type of pain that arises due to alterations in the normal pain pathways. And I air quote normal because nociplastic pain is in and of itself just a normal part of being human. For this deeper dive into nociplastic pain, we're going to start at the periphery, meaning the changes that happen at the nerves actually in your tissues. There are proteins at the ends of these nerves, and these proteins have a very specific job. They're there to detect incoming stimulus in the form of mechanical stimulus, thermal stimulus, or chemical stimulus. They'll get that information, they send it on up to the brain, and the brain will decide, does it need to do anything with that information? Meaning, does it need to output pain or not? These receptors, these proteins, they're made under the direction of your DNA. And they only have a lifespan of about a few days. That means that the number of receptors in an area, the concentration of them, can be constantly changing should your brain decide it needs to make your tissues more sensitive to incoming stimulus in order to keep you safe. So let's say that you injure the tissues in your low back, or you perceive that you've injured the tissues in your low back. Your nervous system does this beautiful choreography in order to keep you safe, in order to lay down more receptors so that you're more sensitive to stimulus. It's what I like to call going into helicopter parent mode. So now, ideally, after a few days of moving around, getting things back to normal, the number of receptors in that area, in the tissues in your low back, goes down to the baseline, meaning that your back is no longer ultra sensitive to incoming stimulus. However, this does not always happen. Sometimes the nervous system doesn't get the memo that the tissues are all healed or that there was never really a true threat to begin with. The good news is right in the name nociplastic. Plastic meaning that the nervous system is moldable. You changed in the first place, you can change back. You just have to treat it maybe a little bit differently than we've traditionally treated pain. And lastly, I want to add a reminder that pain is your friend. It's not your enemy. Without pain, life would be very dangerous for you.